Hello and welcome back to episode 28 of Farming Simulator 25, my Rag to Riches challenge. So I'm just driving around at the minute, just updating the map because there's been an update and it's all a bit juttery at the moment. So I thought I'd just have a quick drive around and update everything and just to have a look around and familiarise myself with the actual map. Because since stopping contracts, I've kind of not been exploring it as much, so it kind of feels like I'm driving around it for the first time. Like, I can't remember all this being here. So yeah, in today's episode, we need to get that bank account looking pretty good again. We have kind of let it run quite low, and as you can see, we have got the JCB, I think, doing some hoeing contracts with a worker. When we get back to the yard, we're going to get the cultivator on, and we're going to go cultivate field 18, and we'll go from there. Like, it's not going to be a great deal of money, but it's going to be better than nothing. I haven't really got any other aims for this video other than literally get that bank account, you know, stable again. We might sell some silage, maybe, because I think we're gonna have plenty of that. As as we're coming into the summer months, I expect the water buffalo will not eat as much as of the TMR, so we might have some spare. Hopefully, we'll see. So yeah, I'm just gonna go put the cultivator on the back of the Massey. We'll go do that cultivating contract, and we'll come back and see where we stand, see what we need to do around the yard. Looks like we've got plenty of mozzarella sitting there anyway. So yeah, now I've just got to find the cultivator. I definitely parked it somewhere around here. There it is. Right, I'll see you when the cultivating's done. Well, that's all those contracts finished. Alright, but old memories cultivating. Now I've got the direct siller, the direct driller, not siller. I no longer have to cultivate things, so yeah, that was like a blast from the past. So that's all those contracts done. I'll just park up here a sec, and we'll just go collect our money. There we go. Leaves us quite nice. See if there's anything else we could do. And there's a few sowing contracts. Oh, that stone picking one looks pretty good. Might set an AI just go do that. This weeding one doesn't look too bad either, but it's on field 49 and I've only got a little weeder. Oh, it's a tough one, that one is. I think we just have to do it. We'll drive past it and see what... if it's too long we won't be able to do it with the hoe, we will have to do it with the weeder. But if we do it with the weeder, it might take a wee while. So we'll just head down there now and have a look. That stone picking one though, that's definitely probably worth doing. It's still quite early in the day. Even if we just set the AI on it. Oh yeah, I think the hoe will work on that one. So we'll grab that one, field 49. The hoe's already on the JCB. So we'll send him back up there. He can get that done. We'll get the AI in the Massey, go do that stone picking contract. And while that's doing that, we'll probably load up some product onto the trailers and start thinking about selling some goods. And it's telling me the target is unreachable. So we'll just park him up a sec. Drop that there. Alright, let's jump over to the JCB. I don't know why he can't figure out how to get there from here. He managed to get here from there. Oh well. We'll just put him on the road and he can do the rest on his own. Looks like we could do some fuel in this thing. Ooh, ooh. But it should hopefully be alright for a little bit. 49. Go. Right, let's just make sure he goes. Yeah, he'll figure it out now. Right, so we need to get the stone picker onto the back of this. I think it might even have some stones in it. So we'd better just get it emptied. Just bear with me a minute. Oh. Yeah, we've got a bit of stone in here already. So let's see if we can't just back it up. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. There we are. That's looking a bit better. That is. Right, so we should be able to just unload it here onto our little stone pile. I don't know what we're going to do with this stone pile. It keeps getting bigger anyway. Right, so we'll send. Oh, actually, probably better put some fuel in this one. as well. It does want repairing as well, so we should probably do that while we got the cash, because in the change logs it looks like they've actually repaired the glitch that was not letting, well, which was not taking money out of the account after you did any repairs, which is good but also bad at the same time, because it's going to start costing us money to repair the tractors. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. We've gone from 17,000 down to £15,000. Oh well, it was nice while it lasted. Never mind. I must not have come into this area, it's a bit jumpy. Now where was this contract? I haven't accepted it yet, have I? Field 43, so it's just over the road. Might as well drive to ourselves and set the AI up. I'll put my beacons on again. There we go, that's better. Yes, it's the one right above ours. So it must have been recently ploughed. That's plenty of stone in there anyway. Right, get him to work. He's cracking on with that, and as you can see, we've got plenty of manure. I did have a go in between episodes, just filling this trailer up. I want to have a go at spraying it, see how quickly it gets used up, see if it's more viable to do it with the manure than it is with a solid fertilizer. So, and I'll tell you what, I know there's like an automatic trigger to fill it, but using this manure fork, it's quite a lot of fun. Gives a bit more realism. Close it up. Feels like I'm actually really picking up poop. So we'll put the poop, zoom in a little bit. Actually using the telehandler the way it was meant to be used. Dump that out. I dumped a bit on the floor. Is it just dumping it all on the floor? Oh no. Please don't. Spilled poop everywhere. Oh great. Come on. There we go, pick that up. I think it just acts as a bucket, this thing does. I never really checked how much was in there. But yeah. Like I said last episode, I don't know whether to try I might try slurry at some point. Probably. Well, I might have to, because I don't really know what else to do with the slurry. Because if I remember looking at the prices, it actually isn't worth a great deal. Get all this tipped into the trailer. Must be close to being full now. Let's just check. Can't be far off. Oh, another scoop and we'll be there. But I could considering I've only had the cows a little while, it's built up quick. That is for sure. It goes a bit quick there. There we go. Another full scoop. Oh, my driving hasn't improved. I'm stuck. Oh, seems to have got rutted out a bit there. Like I said, I have no idea how quickly it'll use this, whether the solid fertilizer is quicker or whether this is quicker. But at the end of the day, the manure's free, where I actually have to buy the solid fertilizer. Like, I still will have to buy a little bit because the direct driller uses solid fertilizer, and that's like the first stage. But hopefully doing this as well will bring that cost down. And because it's free fertilizer at the end of the day. That's full. Tipping all the poo all over the floor again. Yeah, it's free, this stuff is, so might as well take advantage of that. This fork's got a bit of a mind of its own. There we go. Might as well leave this parked down here. Yeah. Leave that there. We'll just check on the cows, see how they're doing for feed. Which they're not doing too bad from what it looks like. If we jump to this section, it gives us a bit more of a detailed. So total missed rations down to 22,000. There they got plenty of meadow. Yeah, so it's looking pretty good. Plenty of straw. Manure's at 5,000. Slurry's at 13. We'll have to keep an eye on that because we probably will have to empty at some point. We have got some total mix in there, so it might just be worth jumping into the John Deere. I've got an implement on the back. Drop that down. We'll go connect the wagon onto the back of this. And we'll go top the cows up. We don't have to drive too far away, which is lucky. We'll have to keep an eye on the time, because I think I still need to get the grass field fertilised. Well, I could send the John Deere do it really, but I don't know if it can pull the spreader, especially as it's struggling to pull the mixer wagon. Get it turned on. Pull it in. Filled it up. Yeah. Oh. It's because it's already got food in here. I see. Might as well leave that in there then. So yeah, we'll just jump to the map. Just to have a look. No, it's fully fertilised. Everything's fertilised. That's good then. Planting calendar. We're waiting to do soybeans again, which is next month. We could also do sunflower. Well, we haven't got a spare track to get it in, so we'll wait for the soybean. Excuse me. So yeah, I guess we'll just load up some product. Probably best put in the trailer by the dairy. And we'll load all that cheese. Hopefully we've got some mozzarella as well we can load into it. And that'd be a nice sale. I don't know if we've got enough wood just yet, as I did do a couple of dead woods off camera and got about 40,000 litres until I got bored. So I don't know if that would have built anything up without looking. And the trailer's not there, must be on the other side. Can't remember where I've parked anything now. So yeah, for our second time lapse, we'll get the trailer pulled up and get the product loaded and go get it sold. So we're just on our way down to the farmers market with our goat's cheese. We've got the fast track doing this hoeing contract over here. It's a big payoff because it's a big field. Yeah, so let's just see how much we get for this. 8,000 litres. So what's that, 43,000? Not bad. Not bad for a load of cheese at all. But we're definitely a lot richer than we were half an hour ago, I think. Which is a good sign. I don't know whether it'd be cheeky and just have a quick look in the sales. What's this? A forage white? No. Wow, it's massive. What configuration has it got on? Oh, it's got a menu. Oh, that's a shame. So I suppose that's just for your chaff and all that kind of shabam. We don't really want that. As nice as it would be to have. Carry all that different stuff. Never mind. So we'll take the John Deere back, park it up, go get the Massey Ferguson, bring that back, empty off its load. Yeah, and I suppose it's just waiting for that worker to finish that field, and we can move along to next month. Obviously the trailer's loaded up. We're probably going to have to do another TMR mix next month as well, but I reckon we might be able to sell some silage as well. Also, we've got a soybean planting session as well next month. Oh, there's loads to do next month. That is going to be the month. So yeah, I reckon there'll be another grass cut, so that's be why we could sell the silage. Oh, it's all coming together now. Part of me is tempted to perhaps, I don't know if there's many fields you can buy for 58,000. Probably not. We can take a quick look though. Now really, I'd like one of these. That's 102,000. 93. Yeah, they are a bit expensive, they are. These are probably the next cheap ones. And then obviously you've got all these over here. That's quite a big plot, that is. 64, we're just a bit shy off that. 60 on that, 52 on that. We could purchase one of them. That would be the better one to purchase, obviously, but we haven't got that kind of cash. No, looks like we're just going to hold off for a bit. Yeah, so let's jump over to the Massey. There it is. Bring it back. Oh, it's maxed out. Bizarre. Doesn't fill all the way up. Okay. Yeah, we'll bring this back, get it emptied, and then I reckon I'll just take over from the worker, get that knocked off, and I'll see you in next month. So, I've just realised I have buggered up. I was just bringing the planter up here, ready for next month, and realised I haven't cultivated the field. The planter isn't a direct planter. Only the seeder is. So I've got like 4 hours to get that field cultivated. Looks like that's our next time lapse. There we go. Panic diverted. All ready for next month. We're just going to take the cultivator back to the yard, get it parked up. Oh no! Ooh, rectified itself. Wasn't looking where I was going there. Yeah, we're going to bring the JCB back up to the yard as well. It needs fueling and repairing, so we'll have to do that. I thought I'd repaired this, but obviously not. Try again while we've got a bit of cash. And here we are in lovely April. Plant season for the soybean. Let's just have a look in the used vehicle section. And we do have a sprayer. We've got a header for New Holland and an auger wagon. And the sprayer isn't too bad, because I was looking at probably going into liquid lime, so that isn't too bad at all. Can it do liquid lime? I think that symbol means liquid lime, doesn't it? These are the sprayers, yes. Consumables. Refillable. Liquid fertilizer. Have I not got liquid lime? Lime? Liquid lime. Yes, I've got liquid lime. So yeah, it can do liquid lime. I think that's worth a purchase, that. Definitely. So we'll definitely buy that. There we go. And I think £5,000, it's a no-brainer buy that, isn't it? The extra tank. I think it just, yeah, fits on the front of a 3-point link. There we go. We have purchased liquid lime. So that does technically mean we could get rid of that trailer and that hopper, that fertilizer and that hopper. But that's a job for a different day, I think. Because today, it is very important that we check our productions. Oh, I never accepted this contract either. Let's see how they're doing. Yeah, they don't do it too bad. They should be alright for another day, maybe. Well, another month. What about the goats? Yeah, they should be fine too. Production. We're not doing very well on product. We've got 500 litres of goat milk and 500 litres of buffalo milk. So what's that mean? 800. Slowed down a bit, really, the production. Has it? Yes, it definitely has. Plenty of water in the greenhouse, so we don't have to worry about that. And sawmill's still at 29,000, so we haven't really got to worry about that. Now, I was watching Syrup, and he had a good tip. He said if you change the output to distributing, it'll stack everything up on the inside. So we should be able to, be able to get out what we want first and load that product up first, and so on and so forth. So I'll probably do that from now on. I might just turn it to storing when I'm ready to collect it. So first things first, for today's, this month's activity, we are going to go put the planter on and go plant some soybean. And I think this will be the last time lapse of this episode. Like I said before, I'm trying to keep these episodes quite short. and I find if I end up recording over 2 hours, then they end up being quite long. Well, we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's get into it. There we go, that field is all seeded. So we'll just hook this up to the back of the tractor. Gently does it. Oh no, didn't want to do that. There we go. Just jump out. Let's just take a look. Oh, weed's growing. But it needs rolling, so we'll go down and get the roller, come back and just get it all rolled. Don't know what's happened there, but it's fertilised 50%. So let's go get this thing rolled. Should have perhaps done a deep cultivation instead of a shallow. It looks a lot different from when I did it last time. But then again, the field was ploughed fresh last time. We'll see. We'll see if rolling improves that bonus. And obviously I've got a fertilisation stage to go through. So it'll change again, hopefully. Yeah, it doesn't really look like we're going to have much money to do any more purchasing today. Obviously we purchased the sprayer, which hopefully we get to try out at some point. That'd be good. We could get rid of... oh no. This is a bit tight now, isn't it? Without running over my crop. Yeah, hopefully we can get rid of the solid fertilizer spreader. We shouldn't technically need that anymore. Not just because we use manure and we have the liquid now. Hopefully. We'll make sure it works before we get rid of it, because that would be awkward. I've made that mistake a few times. I'll just try and part this up if it'll let me. I did not make this easy for myself, clearly, when I designed this yard. But they do go in eventually. Alright, we're going to get the roller, which should be just here. Did not wash it off from last time. Oops. Alright, I'll go quickly do that. And we'll go from there. Well, there we go. That looks like a really nice rolled field. Still got weeds growing, but we can sort that out next month in its next growth stage. But yeah, it looks looking pretty good. Just check it out on the probably I've missed a couple of bits. Have I? No. That seems to be alright. No rolling needed. It's all done. Sweet. Okay then. And obviously our production should be alright. They are getting a bit low on stuff. But all in all, that's not too bad. So we'll just run this back to the yard. Finish up by feeding the cattle the rest of that TMR. And then I think that'll be it. I had almost forgotten, I've got to pick up my sprayer. So since we're going in that direction to feed the cattle, we'll just put the sprayer onto this tractor. Ooh. Caught my trailer. Hopefully next month, the next episode, we'll get to try out the manure spreader. See what that's like. Woohoo! That's well good. I'm quite impressed with that. Just want to see how wide it is. 24 meters. That's a fair width, that is. Oh wow. Yeah. This is going to make liming so much easier. As I'll fold that back up. How much does it hold? I've forgotten. So that holds 1,200, 1,000. Oh, bit silly numbers really. Okay, so we want 2,000 litres in. We're going to get 2 of them, aren't we? By the looks of it. It's not overly expensive anyway, so we get 2 of them. We'll fill the tanks. So we've got 2,700 litres. I'm not really sure how quickly it uses it. We won't find out until we actually get to go spray something. So we'll leave that there for now. Oh, that's the one I wanted. Drop that there a sec. Okay, give the cow some TMR. If you've all noticed, my John Deere is looking quite new and fancy. Well, with that glitch, I managed to get it resprayed for free. I know it's dead cheaty, but I thought, why not, you know? Oh. So I made it resprayed, got it all looking nice and new. I'm glad I did. Just because this tractor doesn't do as much in the form of work anymore. So I thought it'd be nice to have it sprayed and just looking fresh. Yeah, they were definitely ready for some food. And now it's out. So I might as well take it back across to, if I can get it out, take it back to the sheds, and I'll probably fill it up next episode. So for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.